So in this video, we're going to look a little bit at the body of a case study. And normally you would organize the body of your paper as to by specific topics that you want to address. And you can have a number of these specific topics, but again, they guide the reader to know what this section of the paper is going to be about. So in this example, the specific topic is hiring and training. And when seeking, so it starts off, when seeking superb job candidates, recruiters at global companies must be aware of blind spots regarding language. So again, remember the paper itself here is addressing challenges that managers or companies may face. And so the first challenge are these blind spots, and then it provides some example of a blind spot. They allow fluency to overshadow their assessment of a candidate's skills, and then it gives a suggestion. To ensure that you are hiring the best people, you may need to accept some limitations. So that's the argument of the paper, that you need to be aware not to overvalue the language skills of the candidate. And then in the second paragraph, it gives an example. Again, it chooses IBM, which is a very famous company, a very large computer company, multinational, and adapted English as its lingua franca. Lingua franca, again, means a common language. But the company has identified 8 other languages as important. So it has other languages, and there it hires global professionals with the expectations of strengthening their language skills through immersive training, for private coaching or online learning. So again, it's not, the argument that they're making here is that IBM does not necessarily hire people because of their language skills, but once they've hired them for these particular markets, it spends a lot of time, effort, and money to train those people in their language skills. Finally, it concludes, further, employees know that certain international requirements carry with them a language training requirement, so employees know that they'll have to learn the language eventually if they want to do well with the company. And so this section concludes by giving, again, it gave a number of arguments. We've skipped through some of them. But it concludes that many global companies have improved their entry-level hiring capabilities and beef up their language skills. So giving examples of how to deal with this problem, it talks a little bit in the conclusion of the section about the rewards or consequences of dealing with this section, and then that approach may require more patience. Again, it's giving suggestions to a manager or a human resource officer about what they do, but it will reward you, will build a cohesive global business much more quickly because you're not continually rehiring. So if you pay attention to their suggestions, the company will do very well. And so not necessarily every section follows this pattern, but this gives you an example of one of the patterns as you're organizing the body of your case study.